Did you know that certain vegetables, yes, even the ones you've been told are healthy, could be silently sabotaging your health after 60? Shocking, right? Most seniors believe that eating any vegetable is good for them. But recent research from institutions like the National Institutes of Health, NIH, reveals that some vegetables can actually worsen inflammation, spike your blood pressure, or upset your digestion, especially in older adults. You see, as we age, our bodies process food differently. Our metabolism slows down, our digestive enzymes become less active, and our organs, like the kidneys, liver, and heart, need more gentle, targeted support. That means certain vegetables that were fine in your 40s or 50s could now be doing more harm than good. Once you turn 60, your body starts going through changes that you may not even notice until your energy drops, your digestion slows, or your joints begin to ache more often. That's why what you eat after 60 isn't just about filling your stomach. It's about fueling your health. According to the National Institute on Aging, NIA, a division of the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, older adults require fewer calories but more nutrients. Why? Because as we age, our metabolism naturally slows down, our muscle mass decreases, and the body becomes less efficient at absorbing critical nutrients like vitamins B12, D, calcium, and magnesium. What does that mean for vegetables? It means they're no longer just a side dish, they're medicine, but only if you choose the right ones. Unfortunately, many seniors don't realize that some vegetables, especially those high in oxalates, lectins, or sodium, can irritate the digestive system, contribute to inflammation, and even strain the kidneys. Meanwhile, other vegetables are packed with anti-inflammatory compounds, fiber that supports regularity, and nutrients that protect the brain, heart, and immune system. That's why your diet needs to shift from what's healthy in general to what's healthy for your stage of life. And here's another key point. The body's immune response also weakens with age, which means eating the wrong types of food can trigger low-grade inflammation that lingers for years, quietly damaging tissues, arteries, and even the brain. The NIH has published multiple studies showing that chronic inflammation is a major contributor to diseases like Alzheimer's, arthritis, heart disease, and type 2 diabetes. Let's start with a group of vegetables that surprise a lot of people: nightshades. This includes tomatoes, eggplants, white potatoes, and bell peppers. While they may seem healthy on the surface, nightshades contain a compound called solanine, which can irritate the gut lining and trigger joint pain in sensitive individuals, especially seniors. As we age, our body's ability to manage inflammation declines. According to research published by the National Institutes of Health, NIH, chronic inflammation is linked to a higher risk of osteoarthritis, autoimmune issues, and cardiovascular disease, all of which are more common in older adults. Nightshades are known to stimulate that inflammatory response in some people, especially those already dealing with arthritis or gut sensitivity. Now, not everyone reacts the same way. Some people can eat nightshades with no problem. But if you're over 60 and notice that your knees swell up or your hands feel stiff the day after eating tomato sauce or hash browns, your body might be trying to tell you something. Nightshades can also affect the nervous system in high quantities, leading to symptoms like brain fog, fatigue, or irritability in some sensitive seniors. The worst part? These reactions often get misdiagnosed as normal aging. So if you're dealing with chronic joint pain, digestive upset, or unexplained fatigue, try cutting out nightshades for a few weeks. you might be surprised how quickly your symptoms improve. Next on the list, raw cruciferous vegetables. That includes broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, kale, and Brussels sprouts. Now, before you panic, hear this. These vegetables can be incredibly healthy, but only when prepared properly. The problem is that raw cruciferous vegetables contain goitrogens, compounds that can interfere with thyroid function, especially in people with low iodine levels, which is common among older adults. The American Thyroid Association notes that seniors are more likely to develop hypothyroidism, and goitrogens can make it worse when consumed frequently in raw form. In addition, these veggies are packed with insoluble fiber, which can be tough for aging digestive systems to break down. If you're over 60 and you've experienced bloating, gas, or abdominal discomfort after eating raw salads with kale or cauliflower, you're not alone. Your gut may simply not be producing enough digestive enzymes to handle them well. The National Institute on Aging, NIA, suggests that older adults often have decreased stomach acid production, which can make raw fibrous vegetables harder to digest and less nutritious. Cooking these vegetables lightly, like steaming or sautéing, can break down the tough fibers and reduce the goitrogens, making them easier on your stomach and safer for your thyroid. So, don't eliminate cruciferous veggies entirely. Just avoid them raw. Your body will thank you, and you'll still get the cancer-fighting, heart-healthy nutrients they offer, minus the discomfort. Lastly, we need to talk about canned, jarred, and pickled vegetables loaded with sodium. These may seem like a quick, convenient option, especially for seniors who live alone or don't cook as often, but they can quietly raise your blood pressure and damage your kidneys over time. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, more than 70% of the sodium in the average American diet comes from processed and packaged foods, and canned vegetables are a big contributor. A single half cup of canned green beans can contain over 300 to 400 milligrams of sodium, which adds up fast if you're not reading labels. Excess sodium is especially dangerous for seniors because the kidneys become less efficient with age, making it harder to flush out the salt. The result? Water retention, swelling in the legs and feet, high blood pressure, and even heart strain. In fact, the American Heart Association, AHA, recommends that seniors limit their sodium intake to no more than 1,500 millimolars per day, and that's easy to exceed if you're regularly eating canned veggies or pickles. And it's not just salt. Many of these preserved vegetables contain chemical preservatives like sodium benzoate or artificial flavor enhancers, which can stress the liver and promote inflammation. If convenience is important to you, there are safer options. Look for low-sodium or no-salt-added canned vegetables, or consider steaming frozen vegetables, which often retain more nutrients and flavor with none of the added sodium. Let's start with one of the most powerful food groups for aging well: leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard. These vegetables are rich in vitamins A, C, K, folate, and magnesium, and they're packed with antioxidants that help fight cellular damage caused by aging. According to the National Institute on Aging, NIA, leafy greens play a major role in protecting cognitive health. One long-term study funded by the National Institutes of Health, NIH, found that seniors who ate at least one serving of leafy greens per day had significantly slower rates of cognitive decline, equivalent to being 11 years younger in brain age compared to those who rarely ate greens. Leafy greens also contain nitrates, which help relax blood vessels, lower blood pressure, and improve circulation. Great news for seniors concerned about heart health. They're also a natural source of calcium and vitamin K, which are vital for maintaining bone density and preventing fractures in older adults. The key is to prepare them in a way that maximizes both taste and nutrient absorption. Lightly steaming spinach or sautéing kale with olive oil not only makes them easier to digest, but also helps release fat-soluble nutrients. Try adding greens to soups, smoothies, omelets, or even mashed potatoes for an easy nutrient boost. A little bit every day can go a long way. Next up is a vegetable that's both comforting and healing: sweet potatoes. They're not only delicious but also incredibly beneficial for seniors dealing with blood sugar issues, digestive problems, or weak immunity. Sweet potatoes are a low glycemic index food, which means they release sugar slowly into the bloodstream, helping to prevent spikes in blood glucose. This makes them an excellent option for seniors managing type 2 diabetes or insulin resistance. What's more, sweet potatoes are rich in beta-carotene, a powerful antioxidant that the body converts into vitamin A. This is essential for eye health, immune function, and skin integrity, especially in aging adults. The NIH's Office of Dietary Supplements confirms that beta-carotene also plays a role in maintaining healthy mucous membranes, which protect against infections. These orange-fleshed root veggies are also loaded with fiber, which keeps digestion smooth and supports a healthy gut microbiome, an important factor in immune strength and mental well-being in older adults. To get the most benefits, bake or roast sweet potatoes with a small amount of olive or avocado oil to help with vitamin absorption. Sprinkle with cinnamon or turmeric for added anti-inflammatory effects. Avoid drowning them in brown sugar or marshmallows. The goal is nourishment, not dessert. Sweet potatoes are proof that healthy food doesn't have to be boring or bland. Third, on our list is one of the most underrated superfoods for seniors: beets. Whether you enjoy them roasted, juiced, or pickled in low-sodium varieties, beets offer a wide range of health benefits for aging bodies. Beets are rich in dietary nitrates, which the body converts into nitric oxide, a compound that helps dilate blood vessels and improve blood flow. According to a study supported by the National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute, part of the NIH, seniors who consumed beetroot juice daily experienced better circulation and improved exercise tolerance. That's right, beets may actually help you walk farther, breathe easier, and feel more energized during physical activity. For seniors dealing with fatigue, dizziness, or poor endurance, this is a game changer. Beets also contain betalains, potent anti-inflammatory compounds that may help reduce joint pain and protect the liver from oxidative stress. They're also high in folate, potassium, manganese, and fiber, all essential nutrients for maintaining heart health, regulating blood pressure, and supporting digestion. Let me introduce you to a vegetable that doesn't get nearly enough attention: asparagus. That's right. This slender green stalk is more than just a springtime side dish. It's a nutritional powerhouse, especially for people over 60. Asparagus is packed with folate, fiber, vitamins A, C, E, and K, and it's a natural source of glutathione, one of the body's most powerful antioxidants. According to research supported by the National Institute on Aging, glutathione plays a critical role in reducing oxidative stress and supporting liver detoxification, two processes that tend to slow down with age. But asparagus doesn't stop there. It's also a natural diuretic, meaning it can help reduce bloating, flush out excess fluid, and lower blood pressure, all without medications. That's especially helpful for seniors who may be dealing with swelling or mild hypertension. Asparagus is also rich in prebiotic fiber, which feeds the healthy bacteria in your gut. A healthy gut microbiome supports not only digestion but also immunity, mood, and even brain health.